Most people want to share their stories. Most people want to connect to themselves and to others, and yet they're afraid or they don't know how to begin. And that is what I feel so closely to. That is what I feel so passionate about, is helping people unearth those stories. On the other side of that is such a profound freedom. They feel like they've done something meaningful. They feel like they've created something of substance, a legacy, a part of themselves that will live on beyond them. I love that I can look around and see that there are these beautiful stories waiting to be unearthed, and that people care so deeply about holding those memories of who they are and what their life has meant to them. I think that at the core of who we are, we have wounds that are central to our experience. So what I do is I help people untangle emotional knots, one thread at a time, one story at a time, one prompt at a time, or one word at a time, however it comes up. And by writing into and through these emotional knots, we start to get to some of those deeper places within us that feel unseen by us, that we feel disconnected from. And that is what the words do. The words help. They're the bridge. And by writing, we're able to get to those places through the conversations we have with ourselves. I teach people over and over and over again. It's one of my main principles of what I help people discover for themselves is, what does a conversation mean? How do you know if you're having it? How do you access it? What can it bring you? What does it look like? What does it feel like, more importantly? And what does it have to show you? I know how that feels. I have been there. And once those light bulbs start to go off and those words start to flow and they're in conversation with themselves, they really just come to life, and it's beautiful. It's amazing. At Land of Enchantment Writing, I offer seasonal retreats on different topics related to writing and technique and gaining confidence. I work with individuals creating custom writing itineraries and tours to visit Santa Fe and experience the art and the culture and the landscape while I work with you one-on-one to guide you in unearthing your story, especially if you want to write a book or you just want to write more and you know that it's time to start doing that. For couples, what an amazing way to get to know each other, to come to this beautiful place and spend this time connecting with each other, writing each other's stories, listening to each other's stories, being part of that connection in a totally new way. And for small groups, I can custom create immersive, guided, unique experiences where together we engage in all sorts of writing exercises. And what a beautiful way to create a meaningful and deep and connected community. The amazing thing is that Santa Fe is such a beautiful place, and it's so conducive to unearth those stories. It's the blending of the art and the culture and the landscape and the people. And from that, there's so much inspiration around you. Everything is a prompt. Everything that we see and hear and feel can be a prompt. And those prompts are the invitations. They are the way in, through, and to your words so that you can connect with yourself at a deeper level. I feel so grateful and excited and inspired because a lot of the people I work with or people that come to the retreat are really seeing they can do it. They can be open and inspired and excited by their own words without the fear and the hesitation and the judgment, and that they're just on this really clear pathway to connect with themselves through their words. And I just see them completely come to life. I don't know what to compare it with, but I guess it could be like watching a baby being born or something, when everything is new and there's so much hope and there's so much freshness in the air, and you can feel their own innocence and excitement coming to life. It's really amazing.
How's everybody feeling at the retreat, guys?